and kept pushing your scarf into my mouth. I remember laughing so hard I almost missed the moment your thumb pressed the shutter. The snowflakes were falling sideways, catching in your eyelashes like tiny white comets, pausing the world long enough for us to fit inside that square, crooked and perfect. We stood there, shaking the photo, pretending patience, while our breath fogged the little frame. And in that winter Polaroid of us, the colors took their time to bloom. Your shy smile first, then the red of my cold nose, then the blur of our hands trying to hold each other, and the camera at the same time. Funny how love sometimes develops slowly, yet always comes out clear. You said the picture would probably look terrible because the flash surprised you, and I blinked like I always do. But when the outlines finally settled, I saw the truth of it, the kind of happiness that doesn't pose, the kind that slips out when you think no one's watching. We were just us, unstaged, warm, real. We kept blowing warm air onto the Polaroid, as if we could coax the memory into showing more of itself. And in that winter Polaroid of us, the sky behind looked bluer than it felt. Your cheeks were flushed from the cold, and I held your sleeve because my hands were freezing. The picture caught a version of us we didn't know how to describe back then, but looking at it now I can name it. We were falling for each other. We were falling for each other. Found the photo again today, wedged between two pages of a book I stopped reading months ago. The edges have curled a little, and there's a tiny scratch across your cheek, as if time tried to erase you, but didn't quite dare. I held it up to the light, and the cold in that moment came back like breath on glass. Everything in the picture is still the snow mid-fall, your smile mid-bloom, yet something inside it moved. Frozen moments, but living loud. The world in the photo stopped, but my heart never did. Your eyes captured in that single second still look at me like you mean it. And every time I see it, the memory beats again. A pulse under the ice, warm and undeniable. Back then you kept brushing snow off my hair with your bare hands, even though your own fingers were turning red. The camera caught us mid-laughter, your shoulders shaking, my breath lifting in a thin white line. It's strange how the picture froze the air, froze the light, froze the dance softly beneath the snow. I opened the gallery on my phone tonight, scrolling past warm colors until winter found me again. There we were, tiny in the corner of the frame, my scarf crooked, your shoulders dusted with snow. The picture caught the light perfectly, but not the way my breath trembled when the wind slipped under my collar. Only my memory kept that part. A photo holds a scene, but never the temperature. Capturing the cold is impossible. The lens sees the snow, but not the shiver under my skin. It freezes the moment, but not the way you pull me closer, so my hands would stop shaking. The picture looks quiet, but the memory still breathes. And tucking my hair behind my ear, because the wind kept stealing it. The camera caught your smile mid-curve, and not the warm air between us when you leaned in to shield my cheeks. I guess the cold was sharper than it looks, the kind that only stays alive inside the body that felt it. Maybe that's what memories matter. They keep the temperature right, capturing the cold is impossible. A snapshot can hold the color of winter, but never the bite of it. It can't show how hard my heart raced when your fingers wrapped around mine like a small stubborn flame. Some things can be seen, but only some can be felt. And every time I zoom in, I find another piece missing. The sting on my ears, your breath warm against my knuckles. The silence we left hanging, so we could hear each other's heartbeat. A photo can't keep that, but I can. Capturing the cold is impossible, but maybe that's okay. The picture shows where we stood, and my memory keeps how it felt. Your hand on mine, the cold on my skin, and the warmth that won anyway. That's the part only I could say. You were fixing your beanie, pulling it down over your ears, while the wind tried its best to mess everything up again. I didn't warn you, just lifted my phone and caught that tiny frown you make right before you laughed. December looked good on you before you even noticed. I swear the best moments are the ones you never pose for. A snapshot of December, blurry, crooked, perfect anyway. You turn it around because you heard me giggle in your eyes, half smiling before your mouth even tried to nothing arrange. Christmas lights, looking up like a kid, trying to count every bulb in the sky. I tapped your shoulder right as I took another shot. Your surprise, frozen mid-air, your breath hanging like a question you hadn't said out loud yet. I kept that one too, it felt honest. I only take pictures when my heart trips a little. A snapshot of December, shaky, uneven, perfectly true. You mid-laugh me, pretending I didn't almost drop my phone. Our shadows tangled on the cold pavement, no filters, no second tries, just the way the month held us close. And later, scrolling through them, I kept pausing at the ones you thought were bad, the ones where your scar slipped or your nose was red from the cold. Those were my favorites. They looked like memories, not performances. A snapshot of December, quick, messy but full of us. I didn't need a perfect frame, just the truth of who you were. In that winter light, every candid moment, every unguarded second, that's the version of you my heart remembers first. I remember you leaning against that quiet cafe wall, your breath a pale ribbon rising into the dusk. I just switched my phone to black and white, and somehow the whole street slowed down with you. You didn't even know I was taking the shot. You were brushing snow from your collar, murmuring something about how winter always makes time feel older. And when I looked at the photo later, the colors I forgot didn't matter at all. It felt like finding us in another decade, like we'd stepped into a film no one developed yet. In black and white, you look timeless, like the world paused just long enough for us to breathe. Every shade of light on your face feels truer than anything color ever tried to say. If someone saw this picture 50 years from now, they'd think we had always been this way. Two silhouettes learning how to stay warm in a winter that never stopped falling. Sometimes I catch myself staring longer than I mean to. I remember how your gloves were still damp from holding that cup of cocoa too tightly. How you tugged me closer because the wind kept sneaking through every careless gap in our coats. None of that shows in the picture, but I feel it every time I glance at it. Maybe black and white remembers better than we do. The quiet, the closeness, the way your smile softened when you realized I was cold. It holds the parts the camera missed, your hand warm in mine from the inside. The promise tucked into that small wordless moment in untouchable, a scene that doesn't age, a winter that keeps us young in its own way. Even when colors fade from memory, the contrast stays sharp as the night we lived it. 50 years from now, someone will find this frame and think we were born for that snowfall. Two figures standing still in a world that was trying so hard to rush past us. I still remember that afternoon when the snow blew sideways, so bright it felt like we were standing inside a blank page. Your scarf kept slipping as you tried to talk to me, but the wind kept stealing half your words. I lifted my phone, not even sure the lens could see you through all that light. Yet somehow it caught the outline of your smile, fading into the endless white behind you. Later when I looked at the photo, your face was almost gone, just the shimmer of your eyes holding on through the glow. In that whitewashed frame, you look unreal, as if you stepped out of a dream made only of light. Every detail dissolves into brightness, yet the part I remember most stays untouched. The warmth hiding behind your breath, the way you whispered my name like you were scared. The snow would erase it. My eyelashes were wet from the cold, and everything shimmered when I blinked. You reached out, brushing snow from my cheek, and for a moment your glove felt softer than the storm around us. None of it appears in the photo, the quiet closeness, the sting of the air, how you leaned in so I wouldn't lose your voice in all that white noise of winter. Maybe that's why I keep staring at it, the way the brightness blurs us together, as if the world forgot to draw the line between you and me. It's a memory without shadows, a place where everything feels forgiven and impossibly clean. In that high-key glow, we're weightless, two figures barely carved from the storm. I know the camera lost your features, but my memory didn't. I still see the light in your eyes, more clearly than anything the photo with you. Lost inside that impossible brightness. I hung the photo on the wall this morning, pressing the tiny nail in my thumb first, like I was scared to rush anything that held us. The frame was a simple wooden one, little chipped on the corner from when I carried it home in my coat. But once it was on the wall, your smile sat there so calmly. It felt like the room finally exhaled. Outside the wind pushed against the windows, but in that single square of stillness, we never moved. Inside this frame, our love doesn't shake, even when the house creaks and winter tries to slip its cold fingers in. You're right there, frozen in a moment that still warms me. The world can tilt, but you keep my center straight. You're the reason the picture never hangs crooked. Last night I caught myself dusting the top edge again, even though it wasn't dirty. Maybe I just wanted an excuse to be closer to that moment, the one where your nose was red from the cold and you leaned into me as if the world outside didn't matter. Nothing around the frame appears in the shot, but I remember the street noise fading when you rested your head on my shoulder. I think that's what a frame really does. It keeps the noise out, it keeps the warmth in, it chooses what stays. And I guess that's why I stare at it sometimes longer than I should. It reminds me that love can be protected without being trapped. Inside this frame, we're safe from the storm, just two people who forgot how heavy the world can be. You hold the moment steady, and somehow you hold me too. Even if everything outside changes shape, our picture doesn't tremble. And every time I look at it, I find the same quiet truth. I'm still choosing you, and you're still the one who keeps my whole world straight. scarf was slipping off your shoulder, and you were laughing at something I can't even remember anymore. The moment is frozen, snow-caught mid-fall behind you. Your eyes half closed in mid-smile, but the second my thumb touched the edge of the brim, my chest tightened like it always does. It shouldn't feel this real, not after all this time. But something in me leans forward every time your face appears. You're still in a still image, but my heart starts racing like I'm right back in that cold air with you. Paper doesn't move, but I swear I feel you turning toward me. Why does memory hit harder than the moment ever did? A single frozen frame, and suddenly I'm breathless again. I press the picture lightly to my chest, not to be dramatic, just to see if the thudding underneath would calm down. It didn't. Maybe it's the way your hair fell out of place, or the tiny blur where my glove brushed your arm right as the shutter snapped. Nothing in the photo tells the whole story, but my body remembers the way you leaned into me for warmth. Funny how an image can stay perfectly calm while the person holding it falls apart. You're motionless on glossy paper, yeah, you wake every part of me. The breath I forgot to take, the heat in my palms, the tremble I never admit. You're still in a still image, but I'm alive like the night we took it. Heart pounding, mind rushing back to you. The picture doesn't change, but I do. Every time I look at it, and if this is what a single snapshot fate, replaced by the sharp December cold. I thought I'd forgotten your coat sleeve brushed mine. I remember that clearly now, and my fingers tingled like the moment before you reached for my hand. The walls dissolve, the ceiling pulls away, and I'm not here anymore. I'm stepping straight back into the night we accidentally turned into forever. Flashback to that night where snow fell slow enough to make time feel gentle, where your smile came first, then your voice, then the warm breath between us. I'm not remembering it, I'm living it again. Every time I look at this picture, the world folds open and leads me right back to you. I can't see the street now, but I can smell the cold, that metallic sweetness that only winter carries. I can hear you humming some half-forgotten Christmas melody, the one you claimed you didn't know the lyrics to. A snowflake landed on my cheek, melted instantly, and you laughed like it meant something. I didn't understand then, but the memory does now. It's strange how a photograph can be more than a photograph. A doorway disguised as paper, I fall through it willingly, letting the night replay itself. Frame by frame, your gaze hit me exactly the way it did back then. Flashback to that night, not a memory, but a return. The snow glows again, your hands warm again, and I'm standing right where the moment chose to keep us. One glance at a still picture, and everything moves. Time, breath, heart, oh, racing backward, just to find you. I'm sitting by the fireplace, the room dim and warm, your picture resting on the mantle like it never moved. Snow keeps tapping on the window like it wants to be heard. And my fingers trace the wooden frame just to feel you close. And that photo, we're shoulder to shoulder, laughing too hard. But out here the winter feels heavier than before. Inside the frame we're still okay. Your hand is on my hair. Your smile hasn't faded. Outside the cold keeps rewriting us, but in this frozen moment we never change. Inside the frame we're still okay. The fire glows against the glass, softening our younger faces. And I wonder how something so still can hurt this much. Out here the nights are longer and we barely speak, but in that captured second we're untouched by time. Sometimes I wish I could step inside, just for one quiet breath, where nothing breaks and nothing drifts apart. Inside the frame we're still okay. It's the only place where winter can reach us. No distance, no doubt, no trembling words, just your arm around me like it's forever. Inside the frame we're still okay. Maybe this is where I keep you now, in a moment that refuses to move on. I'm holding up the photo to the fading afternoon, watching how the winter paints the edges blue. It's the quiet kind of color only cold can make, the kind that settles softly where the memories ache. And there above your shoulder in the street light glow, I see a shade of yellow warm enough to hold. These are the colors of the cold, blue for the silence, yellow for your gentle light, red for the way my heartbeat rose when your hands found mine that night. People say winter is only white, but this picture proves them wrong. The cold has colors and you're in all of them. appreciate a feeling we forgot to save. These are the colors of the cold: blue for the silence, yellow for your gentle light, red for the way my heartbeat rose when your hands found mine that night. People say winter is only white, but this picture proves them wrong. The cold has colors and you're in all of them. Maybe that's why I keep this picture close. It shows the world the way I saw it with you. Second smile you always made, playing on a loop like it never fades. Every time I blink, the moment restarts. Snow on your shoulder, beating in my heart. I keep replaying the scene. You look back, you laugh, the snow falls down again. A frozen second on the screen, but in my mind it moves the way it did back then. I don't know why it hit so deep. This tiny loop I never want to end. I keep replaying the scene, replay again and I memorize the angle of your tilted head, the way your breath hangs right before it spreads. It's quiet but inside the frame there's sound, the kind of silence where your warmth is found. Some memories fade, but this one repeats, like footsteps circling back to where we meet. I keep replaying the scene. You look back, you laugh, the snow falls down again. A frozen second on the screen, then in my mind it moves the way it did back then. I don't know why it hit so deep. This tiny loop I never want to end. I keep replaying the scene, replay again and again. Maybe it's my heart hitting rewind. I'm trying to stay inside the part where we were fine. Your nose was red from laughing too hard in the cold. My hair sticking out from my beanie, totally uncontrolled. You blinked right when the shutter clicked, the photo came out wrong. But some frame felt like where we belong. And I kept saying, wait, one more, but you pulled me in closer than before. The picture blurred, but the moment turned clear. It's my favorite one of the year. 'Cause you and I are picture perfect. Winter, not flawless, but better, real and tender. Snow on your jacket, my smile too wide. You look ridiculous and still you're mine. Yeah, every crooked shot we took together turns into a masterpiece I'll treasure forever. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. We tried to pose, but your scarf kept sliding down. I tripped on the sidewalk and almost took us both to the ground. A couple walked by and laughed as you steadied my hands. And I caught your eyes glowing warm like holiday plans. We didn't need a perfect pose, just the warmth underneath our clothes. A little chaos in the frame, but I loved every inch of the same. 'Cause you and I are picture perfect winter, not flawless, but better, real and tender. Snow on your jacket, my smile too wide. You look ridiculous and still you're mine. Yeah, every crooked shot we took together turns into a masterpiece I'll treasure forever. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. I hung a photo on the tree, still smudged at the edge. Your mitten print covering half of my head. But every time the lights reflect off that frame, I hear your voice laughing, calling my name. 'Cause you and I are a picture perfect winter, perfect in the ways the world forgets to consider. Your foggy glasses, my uneven grin, every tiny flaw pulls me back again. Yeah, every silly shot we snap together feels brighter than any holiday weather. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. The corners of the photo curl like it's tired of holding on. The white edge is yellowing from winters long gone. I squint to trace the outline of your half smile there, but the light has washed the details I used to know by heart. And I whisper your name under my breath, as if saying it could pull your face back from the edge. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold. Colors turning quiet like stories going untold. I'm scared that one day I'll look and won't recall how your eyes looked at me, not clearly, not at all. Please don't disappear in ways I can't control. You're fading, fading like a photo. I hold it close to the lamp, hoping light might help me see, but it only makes the missing parts stand out more to me. Your jacket's almost gray now, it used to be deep blue, and the snow behind your shoulders looks like a blank view. I press my thumb against the spot where your cheek used to be, as if warmth could bring back what time is stealing from me. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold. Colors turning quiet like stories going untold. I'm scared that one day I'll look and won't recall how your eyes looked at me, not clearly, not at all. Please don't disappear in ways I can't control. You're fading, fading like a photo. I tried scanning it once, but even the screen showed the void, a blurry patch of where your laughter used to live. And I wonder if memories have a similar breaking point, where even holding tight isn't enough to keep. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold, and I can't fight the silence where the colors go. If someday your smile slips out of my mind, will I know it's missing or lose the fear with the time? Please stay a little longer in the places I hold. You're fading, fading like a photo. There's a tiny photo folded flat behind my ID card, edges worn from all the times I've checked on you. On the bus this morning, crowded seats and fogged up glass, I opened my wallet just to see your face again. It's a secret habit I don't tell anyone, but it keeps me steady when the world feels loud. You stay in my wallet, close to everything I carry, a quiet reminder that I'm never really alone. People keep their money, their cards, their plans. I keep you in the photo, soft as a heartbeat. I take you everywhere, even when no one knows. You live in my wallet, right next to my hope. The corners bend whenever I sit, but I never mind. It makes you feel even more like something real I hold. I've got thousands of pictures of you saved online, but this one is the only one that travels with me. Sometimes I touch the paper just to feel the memory. The warmth it brings is small, but always enough. You stay in my wallet, close to everything I carry, a quiet reminder that I'm never really alone. People keep their money, their cards, their plans. I keep you in a photo, soft as a heartbeat. I take you everywhere, even when no one knows. You live in my wallet, right next to my hope. When life gets heavy and I don't know where to stand, I press the photo with my thumb, like a promise you left behind. And somehow it steadies me, like hearing you breathe, even though it's just ink on aging paper. You stay in my wallet, close to everything I carry, a tiny treasure in a world that moves too fast. Let others chase things big and temporary. I'll keep this piece of you that stayed through every season. I take you everywhere. heart shows. You live in my wallet right next to my hope. You held the camera too close, and the wind kept pushing your scarf into my mouth. I remember laughing so hard, I almost missed the moment your thumb pressed the shutter. The snowflakes were falling sideways, catching in your eyelashes like tiny white commas, pausing the world long enough for us to fit inside that square, crooked and perfect. Ooh, we stood there shaking the photo, pretending patience while our breath fogged the little frame. And in that winter Polaroid of us, the colors took their time to bloom. Your shy smile first, then the red of my cold nose, then the blur of our hands trying to hold each other, and the camera at the same time. Funny how love sometimes develops slowly, yet always comes out clear. You said the picture would probably look terrible because the flash surprised you, and I blinked like I always do. But when the outlines finally settled, I saw the truth of it, the kind of happiness that doesn't pose, the kind that slips out when you think no one's watching. We were just us, unstaged, warm, real. We kept blowing warm air onto the Polaroid as if we could coax the memory into showing more of itself. And in that winter Polaroid of us, the sky behind looked bluer than it felt. Your cheeks were flushed from the cold, and I held your sleeve because my hands were freezing. The picture caught a version of us we didn't know how to describe back then, but looking at it now, I can name it. We were falling for each other. I found the photo again today, wedged between two pages of a book I stopped reading months ago. The edges have curled a little, and there's a tiny scratch across your cheek, as if time tried to erase you, but didn't quite dare. I held it up to the light, and the cold in that moment came back like breath on glass. Everything in the picture is still the snow mid-fall, your smile mid-bloom, yet something inside it moved. Frozen moments, but living love the world in the photo. Stop, but my heart never did. Your eyes captured in that single second, still look at me like you mean it. And every time I see it, the memory beats once again, a pulse under the ice, warm and undeniable. Back then you kept brushing snow off my hair with your bare hands, even though your own fingers were turning red. The camera caught us mid-laughter, your shoulders shaking, my breath lifting in a thin white line. It's strange how the picture froze the air, froze the light, froze the winter, but not the feeling. The feeling refused to stay still. Maybe love is the only thing that keeps moving long after the moment ends. Frozen moments, but living love, the snow in the frame hangs motionless, but my chest warms every time your hand, half reaching for mine, still makes my fingers tremble, as if they remember the path back to yours. This picture is silent, yet it speaks louder than anything I've kept. If I close my eyes, I can step back into that day, feel the wind slip under my scarf, hear you mumble that your nose was freezing, watch your smile break the winter open. The photo holds the moment, but my heart holds the motion. Frozen moments, but living love, the frame captures the stillness, but nothing can stop the way you move inside my memory. Even a quiet image on fading paper can keep a love alive. Yours, mine, ours, breathing softly beneath the snow. I open the gallery on my phone tonight, scrolling past warm colors until winter found me again. There we were, tiny in the corner of the frame, my scarf crooked, your shoulders dusted with snow. The picture caught the light perfectly, but not the way my breath trembled when the wind slipped under my collar. Only my memory kept that part. A photo holds the scene, but never the temperature. Capturing the cold is impossible. The lens sees the snow, but not the shiver under my skin. It freezes the moment, but not the way you pull me closer, so my hands would stop shaking. The picture looks quiet, but the memory still breathes. I remember you laughing at my red nose, then tucking my hair behind my ear, because the wind kept stealing it. The camera caught your smile mid-curve, but not the warm air between us when you leaned in to shield my cheeks. I guess the cold was sharper than it looks, the kind that only stays alive inside the body that felt it. Maybe that's why memories matter. They keep the temperature right, capturing the cold is impossible. A snapshot can hold the color of winter, but never another bite of it. It can't show how hard my heart raced when your fingers wrapped around mine like a small stubborn flame. Some things can be seen, but only some can be felt. And every time I zoom in, I find another piece missing. The sting on my ears, your breath warm against my knuckles, the silence we left hanging so we could hear each other's heartbeat. A photo can't keep that, but I can. Capturing the cold is impossible, but maybe that's okay. The picture shows where we stood, and my memory keeps how it felt. Your hand on mine, the cold on my skin, and the warmth I want anyway. That's the part only I could save.
Down over your ears while the wind tried its best to mess everything up again. I didn't warn you, just lifted my phone and caught that tiny frown you made right before you left. December looked good on you before you even noticed. I swear the best moments are the ones you never pose for. A snapshot of December, blurry, crooked, perfect anyway. You turn it around because you heard me giggling, your eyes half smiling before your mouth even tried to. Nothing arranged, nothing planned, just you caught in the middle of winter, being real with me. You stopped under the Christmas lights, looking up like a kid, trying to count every bulb in the sky. I tapped your shoulder right as I took another shot. Your surprise frozen midair, your breath hanging like a question you hadn't said out loud yet. I kept that one too. It felt honest. I only take pictures when my heart trips a little. A snapshot of December, shaky, uneven, perfectly true. You minute left me pretending I didn't almost drop my phone. Our shadows tangled on the cold pavement. No filters, no second tries, just the way the month held us close. And later scrolling through them, I kept pausing at the ones you thought were bad, the ones where your scarf slipped or your nose was red from the cold. Those were my favorites, they looked like memories, not performances. On the snapshot of December, quick, messy, but full of us. I didn't need a perfect frame, just the truth of who you were in that winter light. Every candid moment, every unguarded second, that's the version of you
against that quiet cafe wall. Your breath a pale ribbon rising into the dusk. I just switched my phone to black and white, and somehow the whole street slowed down with you. You didn't even know I was taking the shot. You were brushing snow from your collar, murmuring something about how winter always makes time feel older. And when I looked at the photo later, the colors I forgot didn't matter at all. It felt like finding us in another decade, like we'd stepped into a film no one developed yet. In black and white, you look timeless, like the world paused just long enough for us to breathe. Every shade of light on your face feels truer than anything color ever tried to say. If someone saw this picture 50 years from now, they'd think we had always been this way. Two silhouettes learning how to stay warm in a winter that never stopped falling. I framed a photo on my desk, and sometimes I catch myself staring longer than I mean to. I remember how your gloves were still damp from holding that cup of cocoa too tightly, how you tugged me closer because the wind kept sneaking through every careless gap in our coats. None of that shows in the picture, but I feel it every time I glance at it. Maybe black and white remembers better than we do. The quiet, the closeness, the way your smile softened when you realized I was cold. It holds the parts the camera missed, your hand warm in mine from the inside, the promise tucked into that small moment in black and white. We're untouchable, a scene that doesn't age, a winter that keeps us young in its own way. Even when colors fade from memory, the contrast stays sharp as the night we lived it. 50 years from now, someone will find this frame and think we were born for that snowfall. Two figures standing still in a world that was trying so hard to rush past us. Your scarf kept slipping as you tried to talk to me, but the wind kept stealing half your words. I lifted my phone, not even sure the lens could see you through all that light. Yet somehow it caught the outline of your smile, fading into the endless white behind you. Later, when I looked at the photo, your face was almost gone. Just the shimmer of your eyes holding on through the glow. In that whitewash frame, you look unreal, as if you stepped out of a dream made only of light. Every detail dissolves into brightness, yet the part I remember most stays untouched. The warmth hiding behind your breath, the way you whispered my name, like you were scared the snow would erase it. My eyelashes were wet from the cold, and everything shimmered when I blinked. You reached out, brushing snow from my cheek, and for a moment your glove felt softer than the storm around us. None of it appears in the photo, the quiet closeness, the sting of the air, how you leaned in so I wouldn't lose your voice in all that white noise of winter. Maybe that's why I keep staring at it, the way the brightness blurs us together, as if the world forgot to draw the line between you and me. It's a memory without shadows, a place where everything feels forgiven and impossibly clean. In that high-key glow, we're weightless, two figures barely carved from the storm. I know the camera lost your features, but my memory didn't. I still see the light in your eyes, more clearly than anything the photo kept. If this is what dreaming in white feels like, then I hope winter never ends, because I'm still standing there with you, lost inside that impossible brightness. I hung the photo on the wall this morning, pressing the tiny nail in with my thumb first, like I was scared to rush anything that held us. The frame was a simple wooden one, a little chipped on the corner from when I carried it home in my coat. But once it was on the wall, your smile sat there so calmly, it felt like the room finally exhaled. brushed against the windows, but in that single square of stillness we never moved. Inside this frame our love doesn't shake, even when the house creaks and winter tries to slip its cold fingers in. You're right there, frozen in a moment that still warms me. The world can tilt, but you keep my center straight. You're the reason the picture never hangs crooked. Last night I caught myself dusting the top edge again, even though it wasn't dirty. Maybe I just wanted an excuse to be closer to that moment, the one where your nose was red from the cold and you leaned into me, as if the world outside didn't matter. Nothing around the frame appears in the shot, but I remember the street noise fading when you rested your head on my shoulder. I think that's what a frame really does. It keeps the noise out, it keeps the warmth in, it chooses what stays, and I guess that's why I stare at it sometimes longer than I should. It reminds me that love can be protected without being trapped. Inside this frame we're safe from the storm, just two people who forgot how heavy the world can be. You hold the moment steady, somehow you hold me too. Even if everything outside changes shape, our picture doesn't tremble. And every time I look at it, I find the same quiet truth. I'm still choosing you, and you're still the one who keeps my whole world straight. Found that photo again tonight, the one where your scarf was slipping off your shoulder. You were laughing at something I can't even remember anymore. The moment is frozen, snow caught mid-fall behind you. Your eyes half closed in mid-smile, but the second my thumb touched the edge of the print, my chest tightened like it always does. It shouldn't feel this real, not after all this time, but something in me leans forward every time your face appears. You're still in a still image, but my heart starts racing, like I'm right back in that cold air with you. Paper doesn't move, but I swear I feel you turning toward me. Why does memory hit harder than the moment of a dip? A single frozen frame, suddenly I'm breathless again. I press the picture lightly to my chest, not to be dramatic, just to see if the thudding underneath would calm down. It didn't. Maybe it's the way your hair fell out of place.
rushing back to you. The picture doesn't change, but I do every time I look at it. And if this is what a single snapshot can do, I'm scared to think what seeing you again might feel like. What seeing you again might feel like. What seeing you again might feel like. I stared at the photo a little too long, long enough for the room to blur at the edges. One breath in, and suddenly the radiator's warm face replaced by the sharp December cold. I thought I'd forgotten your coat sleeve brushed mine. I remember that clearly now, and my fingers tingled like the moment before you reached for my hand. The walls dissolve, the ceiling pulls away, and I'm
I'm sitting by the fireplace, the room dim and warm, your picture resting on the mantle like it never moved. Snow keeps tapping on the window like it wants to be heard, and my fingers trace the wooden frame just to feel you close. In that photo, we're shoulder to shoulder, laughing too hard. But out here the winter feels heavier than before. Inside the frame, we're still okay. Your hand is on my hair, your smile hasn't faded. Outside the cold keeps rewriting us, but in this frozen moment we never change. Inside the frame, we're still okay. The fire glows against the glass, softening our younger faces. And I wonder how something so still can hurt this much. Out here the nights are longer, and we barely speak. But in that captured second, we're untouched by time. Sometimes I wish I could step inside just for one quiet breath, where nothing breaks and nothing drifts apart. Inside the frame, we're still okay. It's the only place where winter can't reach us. No distance, no doubt, no trembling words, just your arm around me like it's forever. Inside the frame, we're still okay. Maybe this is where I keep you now, in a moment that refuses to move on. I'm holding up the photo to the fading afternoon, watching how the winter paints the edges blue. It's a quiet kind of color only cold can make, the kind that settles softly where the memories ache.
to silver gray, the kind of tone that lingers long after the day. Funny how a photograph can hold what we can't say, every shade of feeling we forgot to save. These are the colors of the cold, blue for the silence, yellow for your gentle light, red for the way my heartbeat rose when your hands found mine that night. People say winter is only white, but this picture proves them wrong. The cold has colors, and you're in all of them. Maybe that's why I keep this picture close. It shows the world the way I saw it with you. These are the colors of the I stare at the picture till the edges blur. It's still, but I swear I see you turn. That half-second smile you always made, playing on a loop like it never fades. Every time I blink, the moment restarts. Snow on your shoulder, beating in my heart. I keep replaying the scene. You look back, you laugh, the snow falls down again. A frozen second on the screen, but in my mind it moves the way it did back then. I don't know why it hits so deep, this tiny loop I never want to end. I keep replaying the scene, replay again and again. And again, and again. I memorize the angle of your tilted head, the way your breath hangs white before it spreads. It's quiet, but inside the frame there's sound, the kind of silence where your warmth is found. Some memories fade, but this one repeats, like footsteps circling back to where we meet. I keep replaying the scene. You look back, you laugh, the snow falls down again. A frozen second on the screen, but in my mind it moves the way it did back then. I don't know why it hits so deep, this tiny loop I never want to end. I keep replaying the scene, replay again and again, and again. Maybe it's my heart hitting rewind, trying to stay inside the part where we were fine. from laughing too hard in the cold. My hair sticking out from my beanie, totally uncontrolled. You blinked right when the shutter clicked. The photo came out wrong, but somehow that messy frame felt like where we belong. And I can't wait one more, but you pulled me in closer than before. The picture blurred, but the moment turned clear. It's my favorite one of the year. 'Cause you and I are picture perfect. Winter, not flawless, but better, real intense. No one, you're jacking my smile too wide. You look ridiculous and still you're mine. Yeah, every crooked shot we took together turns into a masterpiece I'll treasure forever. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. We tried to pose, but your scarf kept sliding down. I tripped on the sidewalk and almost took us both to the ground. A couple walked by and laughed as you steadied my hands, and I caught your eyes glowing warm like holiday plans. We didn't need a perfect pose, just the warmth underneath the clothes. A little chaos in the frame, but I loved every inch of the same. 'Cause you and I are picture perfect. Winter, not flawless, but better, real and tender. So on, you're jacking my smile too wide. You look ridiculous and still you're mine. Yeah, every crooked shot we took together turns into a masterpiece I'll treasure forever. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. I hung the photo on the tree, still smudged at the edge. Your mitten print covering half of my head, but every time the lights reflect off that frame, I hear your voice laughing, calling my name. 'Cause you and I are picture perfect. Winter perfect in the ways the world forgets to consider. Your foggy glasses, my uneven grin. Every tiny flaw pulls me back again. Yeah, every silly shot we snap together feels brighter than any holiday weather. This messy, happy, freezing December, our picture perfect winter. You wrap your scarf around my neck, half wrong, half right, and I take one last blurry for the last before the night leans her. The corners of the photo curl like it's tired of holding on. The white edge is yellowing from winter's long gone. I squint to trace the outline of your half smile there, but the light has washed the details I used to know by heart. And I whisper your name under my breath, as if saying it could pull your face back from the edge. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold. Colors turning quiet like stories going untold. I'm scared that one day I'll look and won't recall how your eyes looked at me, not clearly, not at all. Please don't disappear in ways I can't control. You're fading, fading like a photo. I hold it close to the lamp, hoping light might help me see, but it only makes
makes the missing parts stand out more to me. Your jacket's almost gray now, it used to be deep blue. And the snow behind your shoulders looks like a blank view. I press my thumb against the spot where your cheek used to be, as if warmth could bring back what time is stealing from me. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold, colors turning quiet like stories going untold. I'm scared that one day I'll look and won't recall how your eyes looked at me, not clearly, not at all. Please don't disappear in ways I can't control. You're fading, fading like a photo. A blurry patch of where your laughter used to live. And I wonder if memories have a similar breaking point, where even holding tight isn't enough to keep. You're fading like a photo left out in the cold, and I can't fight the silence where the colors go. If someday your smile slips out of my mind, will I know it's missing or lose the fear with the time? Please stay a little longer in the places I hold. You're fading, fading like a photo. There's a tiny photo folded flat behind my ID card, edges worn from all the times I've checked on you. On the bus this morning, crowded seats and fogged up glass, I opened my wallet just to see your face again. It's a secret habit I don't tell anyone, but it keeps me steady when the world feels loud. You stay in my wallet, close to everything I carry, quiet reminder that I'm never really alone. People keep their money, their cards, their plans. I keep you in a photo, soft as a heartbeat. I take you everywhere, even when no one knows. You live in my wallet, right next to my hope. The corners bend whenever I sit, but I never mind. It makes you feel even more like something real I hold. I've got thousands of pictures of you saved online, but this one to everything I carry. Quiet reminder that I'm never really alone. People keep their money, their cards, their plans. I keep you in a photo, soft as a heartbeat. I take you everywhere, even when no one knows. You live in my wallet, right next to my home. When life gets heavy and I don't know where to stand, I press the photo with my thumb, like a promise you left behind. And somehow it steadies me, like hearing you breathe, even though it's just ink on aging paper. You stay in my wallet, close to everything I carry. A tiny treasure in a world that moves too fast. Let others chase things big and temporary. I'll keep this piece of you that stayed through every season. I take you everywhere, because that's what my heart chose. You live in my